This is Nick here, your fantasy football expert, back with you after week 2. And here are the results from week 2. Unfortunately, week 2 did not go well. And I guess you could say I have the 0-2 blues. So in this video, we're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly from week 2, the things that improved over week 1. And we are also going to talk about how we are going to dig ourselves out of this 0-2 hole through the waiver wire in trades. Let's start off with the good from week 2, because there was some good. So Lamar Jackson had a huge game against Kansas City at home, and he has really settled in as my starting quarterback. He's been great in the first 2 weeks, and there is no need to even think about benching him or trading him. My wide receiver pickup and trade of DeAndre Hopkins for Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Tyler Higbee, that worked out pretty well in week 2. DeAndre went for 1 touchdown. He was actually kind of taken out of the game in the second half. He did not have 1 reception. Not really sure what was going on with that. Feel free to comment below if you know what was going on, whether it was Patrick Peterson shadowing him or what was going on there. Mike Williams had another good game, and I had him on the bench. He scored 22 points last week, compared to Nelson Aguilar's 5, I believe. Yes, that's correct. He scored 22 points last week. And that is all of the good. On the bad, Kareem Hunt had a rough week where he did not really get many receptions. He gave me 6 points versus Houston, which is just not enough. I'm expecting a bounce back from him. And then Dallas Goedert, he also was limited in week 2. And he gave me 24 receiving yards. That's it. He was pretty much taken out of the passing game. And then let's go to the ugly. Click and comment below your comments or ideas with Brandon Aiyuk. 2 games, 1 reception, 6 yards. I drafted him pretty high, especially after last year. I thought that he was a player on the way up, but with the way that the coaching staff is handling him or the way he's handling his responsibilities, I am considering cutting him. So comment down below. Let me know what you think about that. Also on the ugly, Jamal Williams, he had a great week 1, and my hope was that he would have a good week 2 versus Green Bay, and that he could at least be a trade commodity, but unfortunately that did not happen. And let's see, he gave me 6.5 points last week. Once again, not enough. Okay, and let's talk about now the ugly. The ugly right now is Saquon Barkley. So 2 weeks, 13 total fantasy points. There's not really a whole lot I can do with that right now. I am thinking about needing to add other running backs, but he is also getting all the carries, and he's facing an Atlanta team this week that's just not that good on defense. So if I can move him down to a flex spot, I would, but I have to stick with him. And I believe that he's going to get better. But right now, it's pretty ugly. And then my defense last week, not really on the good, bad, or ugly. They played okay. They gave me 6 points. Daniel Carlson, it's probably been outside of Lamar my best player so far. He's been amazing. So that's the good, the bad, and the ugly from week 2. All right, let's talk about the waiver wire and the plans for week 3. So looking over the waiver wire, I saw that Marquise Brown was out there available somehow. And so he has been made my number 1 priority going into this waiver wire. So my hope would be that he can be my flex and that Robert Woods could either move to the bench or as a trade commodity. And then I'm also looking at J.D. McKissic from the Washington football team to have another running back. I really believe that he is multifaceted between the yards that he gets rushing and the yards that he gets receiving. And so hoping that I'm able to get him on my team. And then I'm switching, as I do every week, streaming my defense. So this week I'm going with the Carolina Panthers versus the Houston Texans. Tyrod Taylor is out this week, so I believe a rookie starting at quarterback. So that should be a good week for a pretty good defense. And then the last waiver claim is sneaky, I believe, but it's a little bit risky. Darrell Henderson has been having some injury problems, and he may not be able to play. So picking up Sony Michael and dropping Brandon Aiyuk. So those are my waiver thoughts going into week 3. Let me know your thoughts about that, or just any thoughts on possible trade ideas that you want to let me know about. And I want to thank all of you guys for watching every week. If you're new to the channel, hit the notification bell so that you never miss a video. And I will see you after the waiver wire, the 4th Thursday Night Football, Panthers versus Texans. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.